I often get asked about business maths, and business maths comes into play when you're thinking about your cash flow. For many people in business, what they do to manage their cash flow, let's be honest, is they look at the app on their phone, which tells them what they've got in the bank. But that's not actually going to help you to achieve your business goals. Cash flow is something that lots and lots of businesses really struggle with. If you're in a fortunate position where you get paid up front, it's great. But if you're not, what you have to do is manage your customers and your customer relationships really, really well. What I'd like to help you with today is how to actually set out your terms from the start, so that when you do a quote for somebody, rather than them expecting to pay at the end of the job, you need to explain that they need to pay a proportion up front. They need to actually pay a deposit, and you might even have some terms and conditions, and that's always very wise, which tells them very clearly when they're going to make each of the payments. Because if you have payments along the way, you've got money in your bank. If you're doing the work, they will find that quite acceptable. If you're working with a commercial company where they expect to pay you 60 or 90 days later, again, you need to take a deposit. A deposit is really key, or even a payment plan, whatever suits your particular industry. But the main point that I'm trying to put forward today is that you don't have to live your life just because people tell you they'll pay you at the end. Just because that's the norm in your industry doesn't mean it's right. So take a tip from me today and think about how you charge your payments to your customers, and make sure you're not left with no money when they have got their job almost completed.